So I'm doing a journal cover. I can't sleep. I'm not sure. It's around, I think it's around midnight. I didn't even look. But yeah, my sling has come off, and yeah, it's aching. My arm is aching. So it woke me up, and I thought I'll get on with this journal cover. Yeah, so I don't know how this will turn out, but it's a book and I covered it with gesso, and I only just thought now I can use my arm to put the phone in. You can see I'm right-handed. And yeah, so I am going to attempt to sort of do some of these flowers, if I can manage it, if I can still paint. I don't sort of don't know even. I don't know what flowers they are. They are in my imagination. So yeah, see what happens, huh? See what happens. Yes, I had good reports. The healing is going well, and I think I'm on the mend. The worst is over, I think. So yeah, it's been a long road. It's tested all my patience, and now I don't mind if colours mix. I think it all adds to whatever. And yeah, I just paint away, and then in the finish, if I don't like it, I just sew over it and start again. Now I want to add some green. Now let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. I use Storm Blue, which is sort of a greeny blue, just to add a bit more interest. Yeah, and I think with the same paint on the brush, I'm just going to add some highlights. And just see how that goes. I'm not using too much water. I'm sort of using it more like a, you know, oh, sorry, I bumped that, didn't I? My glasses just caught. I like to be on top of the over the top of my painting. It just seems to be natural to go there. There we are. My main focus is to have the book cover in frame, not all my other things. So this is my palette. I use a plate, I put my colours around, and then the inside is for mixing. I'm using distress paints for the background. I'm using Jo Sonia for the painting itself, and I have my water jar, which is already very dirty, and I use this gesso here. I've had this for ages. It goes such a long way. So I think that's all I need to... I've got a rather thick brush. I will switch to a smaller one here in a second, like now. Oh, yes, I will actually. I might go to this very fine one. I want to highlight these a bit different yet. So, yeah, so I'm glad that sling came off. Very glad about it. And yeah, it's been a long, well, nearly 10 weeks. I can barely believe it. And we're concentrating now on getting me back to work. And yeah, which, you know, will be fantastic. I can't wait till I get back. And I don't quite like that. Don't know about that one, but anyway, I think sometimes when you go abstract like that, it all looks good in... You don't look at it in detail, you look at it as a whole, hopefully. But maybe journals aren't the best, you know, to do that with. I don't know. This is my very first painted journal cover, so yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go. If, like I said, if I don't like it, I'm just gonna cover it. And yeah, see how it all comes out. All right. I don't know if that's enough or not. Maybe. All right, now I need to do the other side, and what I've done here is just to this has got a little sponge on the top, so that's how these bottles work. From, I think I got it from, it's a Tim Holtz, I know that, but I think I got it through Rangers, or was it Simon Says? And probably about 5 years ago. I used to work at a little shop called Scrapville in Wodonga, Victoria, and which is just across the border from Albury where I live, and that's where I learned all my techniques and about scrapbooking mainly. Janet Watts owned the little shop, and unfortunately she had to close it down. It yeah, like so many other people had to. All our little paper shops and craft shops have closed down. We've only got Spotlight and Riot's left now, so which is really sad. It's really sad. It was a beautiful little shop. It had classes running, and you know, yeah, it was really sad. And a couple of us worked and helped Janet. It was voluntary, but she always gave us discounts and was very generous. So yeah, it was really sad when that had to shut down. But yeah, like I was saying, that's where I learned a lot of my skills, if you can call them that. Now that isn't covering properly. Hang on. I just need another dot. Yep, that's done it. Very good. And another dot there. I don't want the green to show through. That'll do. Now, I don't know whether to leave it blank or whether to do more flowers. So I'm not sure. I might let it dry for a bit, and I'll wash out this brush. And I'm not 100% sure what the other side is doing. It should be dry by now, but now I've got to let this dry, haven't I? So I've just gessoed that, and yeah. I think it needs splatter, that's what it needs. Exactly. Needs a few splatters in maybe this colour. Yeah. Now it doesn't want to splatter. And we don't want too many big ones. Yeah, definitely this helps. All right, and now I think I'll give each colour a bit of representation. Need a bit more water for that one. Yeah, happy with that? Oh yes. There we are, and maybe a little bit of the bright yellow. Let's see how that looks. Not thin enough. And my water is too dirty, I think. I need to go and change my water. Is that splattering or not? I don't think it is. Oh, that's better. A few big ones down there, but that's all right. Yeah. Yeah, it looks better. All right, I might just wash my brush out and get some new water. That's the state of it. I won't be long. Bit of fresh water. This probably will go far too long. I might have to do this in stages. This might have to be it. Stage 1, because really that all has to dry, and yeah, so. And I had a lady called Tina ask me how I made the stamps, so I will make a video and show that. Just, you know, it's a request, and I'm so honoured and thrilled that someone would want to see my makings. Yeah, so and I'll be on a lot more often now too, now that the sling is off and I can use my arm. And I'm actually surprised how quick I can use it for different things, but it does get very tired and very sore in the bicep. Yeah, so I don't like that blob there. I wonder if I can cover that up or put some, Yeah, that's better. I think that's better. I think I should stop. Yep, I'm going to stop. Okay, that's number one. I'll decide what I'm doing there, and I'll decide what I'm doing on the inside as well. So, yeah, my little effort. I've never learned how to paint. I did a bit of folk art, maybe 10, 15 years ago, but I don't know, I just go with it until it looks a little bit like a flower. So, yeah, all right, see you next time. Bye for now.